Hold to enter.
You always have to do that.
It's done. Hello everyone and welcome to Comic Book Club UK podcast. My name's Michael Jamieson.
I'm Mike Harlock.
I'm Chris Clements.
Jason Cockcroft.
Paul Davern.
Jordan Duguid.
And today we are going to be discussing 3 comic book / manga things.
We did 3 last month.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. First, Jason, newcomer, did you know that we filmed it?
No.
Okay, stack.
Record it. We're not filming.
Yeah, we're not filming it, we're recording
Unless
it.
he's got some cheaper camera.
Well, sorry. I have actually got a...
We think that the internet's Michael Jamieson knows the difference between audio and visual by now.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
You think too much of me. Today, or rather this month, we did Attack on Titan, a manga?
Yes.
Japanese comic thing?
Yes.
We did Civil War, Marvel Civil War, and Lazarus. Who do we... Lazarus Volume 1, yes, fact.
Yeah.
Which one do we want to start with?
Should we get Attack on Titan out of the way?
Yes.
Out of the way in the sense that you didn't warm to it.
I did not warm to it. I'm going to be really upfront, I did not warm to it. Once I'd worked out how to read the fucking thing. Alright, yeah, right to left. I got it in the end. I had to, I started at the back and it had a big page saying, "Stop! Don't read it this way. Go back the other way, you big idiot." So I did, and it was alright.
I came at it from an interesting angle. Sexual.
I have heard that about you.
They're all true. The rumours there. I've seen approximately 10 episodes of the anime, the series, and so technically I already love it. I massively was not crazy about it in manga form.
No.
It's so fucking weird. Like, because with the anime, it's dubbed. I didn't watch the dubbed version. I watched the subbed version actually.
Yeah, did so.
And it's because of that, because you're just reading subtitles. There's not awkward speech, or it's a little bit awkward, but that's always going to happen with Japanese animation subs, whatever. But with the comic or manga, whatever fucking terminology is,
Book. Just go book.
there's so many speech bubbles and they're all vertical, so the speech patterns are really odd, and it's really strange. Like, I cannot stress how fucking good I think the anime is. I think it's incredible, and there's little things that if you didn't watch the anime first, you wouldn't. Subtle things like the sound of the cables, their vertical manoeuvring systems. Like in the anime, they go like, and it's like you can hear it.
Thanks.
That noise is exactly the writing that they put in the book.
VFFFTZZZ
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So that kind of captures it, I think.
I mean, I was hearing that, but I don't know. There was little things like that to just.
All the little sort of like little bits that are supposed to show movement, all the little arrows and stuff.
Yeah, it just makes it really.
I was really off-putting.
Yeah,
It really
makes
just
it really hard to
detracted from
follow.
I didn't know who was speaking half the time. Like there were speech bubbles over by one character, which I thought were pointing to that character, but then that character wouldn't say that. It was like continuing from another character. I was like, what are you saying? I don't understand.
Fact.
And I think
Sorry, I say fact a lot. I mean, obviously you know that.
I think Japanese doesn't seem to translate well, as in the language. It was just too literal and really expository and just.
Whoa, what does that mean?
Boom.
Words, dropping word bombs.
I've read quite a big chunk of Lone Wolf and Cub, Japanese comic. The Dark Horse did a lot of publishing, and I didn't have the same issue reading that. Like you said with the language, that was a bit different. And actually, I think they did it in the format that you just read it, like we do. I'm not being xenophobic here. That's fine if you want to read it the other way. I'm just I was brought up reading left to right, and that way, and it detracted a bit. It was. I think it's a good story.
Yeah.
I watched like half an episode of one of the anime things, but I started it quite late at night and fell asleep. And I definitely would continue watching the anime.
Yeah, I highly recommend it.
I really have no desire to pick up the comic again.
Yeah.
It's just too much for my
It got
puny
quite
brain to
interesting
do.
towards the end.
Yeah.
When there was not as much speech, and like they had the twist, but I just thought the rest was just a bit. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Really?
I think I warmed to it quite quickly because obviously you guys come from a normal comic book background.
Those words don't
Quotation
come
marks.
together.
But once I got over the whole which way to read it kind of thing, I thought the story was quite good, and I could do with a bit of colour, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The book, but I thought the story was really good.
Yeah, they were mainly like Caucasian, weren't they?
Yeah.
Hashtag no racism, hashtag I'm joking, hashtag I'm not racist.
Hashtag sorry not sorry.
The issue I had is purely a physical
Volume
one.
1.
Correct.
Physical.
Yeah. Now I normally
You're
buy
normally digital.
I normally buy my digital, but I bought this a physical copy of this book.
I'm trying to take the piss out of you, and that's actually what you're talking about.
Yes, correct. Now, the weird. I'm used to reading. I don't know. They're just shy of A4, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, trade paperbacks, comics, whatever. This is like a pocketbook. It's
Yeah.
like something you get at kids' school library size,
Yeah.
and I was just like, what? This is too dainty. It just didn't feel right, and it was really that on top of the whole reading it a different way and like the speech bubbles and things just felt really, for lack of a better word, foreign to me, and I found it really hard to adjust to.
Yeah.
And I think that might have detracted from it. I think I'm going to read it again just so we.
Just watch the anime, honestly. Like, it's the same thing and better.
Yeah, but if we said that about anything, we wouldn't have comic book club. We'd be like, I'll just watch the Marvel films. That's it.
Yeah. There is one thing that I do love about it, and it's, I don't actually know which came first, the chicken or the egg, the comic thing or the anime. Was it?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah. In that case, it is
it's
a
got to be
compliment
the
to
manga.
it.
Yeah.
The story itself, I think, is absolutely fucking tremendous. I think it is so unique and so terrifying. It's so weirdly scary. Like
The way the mouths
Yeah.
are drawn.
Yeah.
with like 100 so that their bodies are totally out of proportion. They look so weird, and they've got like 1,000 teeth or something, but they're not like they're not like big gnarly teeth. They're just normal human teeth, but they just look so weird. And the way their steam and their hot like temperature, not rubbing my teeth. Like I think it's so good, and like the walls and the icon of, and the fact that they some of the characters in some stages they're discussing about. Excuse me. They're saying about how, oh my god, the outside world, it has like water full of salt, and he's like, no, I don't believe you.
It's very camp. I don't believe you.
Like that side of it, I think is incredible. But I just wasn't keen on the comic, but I think it's incredible.
I like the story. The story's good.
Yeah.
It's just the delivery of it. I wasn't a fan
I
of.
think I'd probably agree with Chris that I probably would give it another go. You know,
I like
because
that
I bought
too,
it
actually.
and paid money for it. and
Tempted
stuff.
to watch the film.
I've got a question about it because I didn't read it, obviously. But
It's the first time I've New MJ.
Yeah, no, it's alright, it's okay.
yeah,
We've all been there.
I didn't read it, but I had the copy in my hand and looked at it. Why go through the trouble to translate all the words into English and then stuff it backwards and read it right to left?
Yeah.
Like, why not just do the whole thing and make it all in the normal way we would read it?
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, why half-ass it basically? Like, oh, we're being all kooky and special by making it backwards, and then everyone gets pissed off and doesn't read it and doesn't enjoy it properly.
Yeah.
I suppose it's
I
got-
gather from around the room.
It's got
Picked
to
up
be a
on that.
cost. It's got to be a cost thing, surely. It must be easier to just do.
But
This is the way we do
surely
it.
you print it, the pages are there, you just put them the other way around.
Yeah, but is it not? Yeah, but is it not right? Well, therefore we have to work out every single page needs to be in a
There
different
would be some
order.
formatting complications for sure. You realise though that in saying this, we're going to get. Should anyone actually listen to this?
Yeah, we're not
All these
racist, we're not
hardcore
gonna
manga
anything like
fans
that.
completely ripping into us.
Yeah.
Apparently, basically,
I
stupid
liked it, by the
because
way.
we don't get it.
Although
But that's the whole point of this: is to try things out. Of our
Although-
comfort zone.
This
I
is
feel bad
this
because
is
it's my
comic book club.
suggestion, so.
Don't feel bad at all.
No, it's a good suggestion.
The thing is, like,
No,
arseholes,
no.
everyone's got one.
I'm glad I read it. I feel cultured. I feel cultured for reading it, and the story was good, and I will probably watch the anime and maybe the film.
I would
Yeah.
never have picked it
Yeah,
up
exactly.
had you not
That's the
suggested it.
whole
That's
point.
the whole point we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's
So-
like the anime. If it
Potentially-
gets more people watching the anime, it is tremendous.
It's not the worst thing we've recommended. That's for sure.
Wicked and the Divine! Sorry, I just have to say that every episode because the Wicked and Divine is really shit.
correct.
Fact.
liked.
They're making a TV. They're making a TV.
I know.
I don't get.
Here, then, so
No,
I don't
It's
read
been,
it. But
One of the first ones
Oh,
we read.
yeah,
Gather
option
pretty
for
good.
a
Yeah,
series,
it's-
right?
Option. That's what.
Those should wait, but we all thought it was a bit
Genuinely
too
think
obvious.
that the
So
only 5 people on the planet that doesn't like the book.
6, not even read it and he hates it.
Peer pressure though.
I think everyone else hates it as well, but they just want to seem pretentious and
too afraid
like
to.
they understand it. So you know,
It's about loads of like reincarnations of various gods, but they're not like necessarily well-known gods. And I had to read it with Wikipedia open, which I googled, and I'm just like, I'm really not enjoying it. If I have to keep fact-checking who
Why
everyone
would you?
is,
Would you not just take it as valid, just rather than trying to research each one? You
what you're saying is I'm clearly far too inquisitive and clever.
Well, yes, that too.
you can't because there's
That's
so
what
many,
I heard.
there's so many gaps in the story that you need that extra information to understand why they're actually doing what they're doing.
You have
Because
to come into something cold, like I think we all said, and you have to try and pick it up, almost like it's halfway through the story without much explanation. Maybe later volumes filled in some gaps, but if you're going to try and get people into it, you kind of want your first 5 or 6 issues to really beat the hook to get you in.
Yeah.
Because I know if I'm buying a single issue stuff, but if I buy about issue 4, I'm just not feeling it. I'm just be like, I'm just going to cancel it and just switch to something else. You know?
I want to ask a question that I know the answer to, so I don't even know why I'm saying this, but when they do manga, do they just come out in volumes like that straight away? There's no like, we go to a comic shop and we buy issue
I
1.
think
buy
so.
issue
Oh, yeah,
2,
yeah, I think
that'd
they're
be
just like that, yeah.
2
Yeah.
1 is
Yeah.
that's the
I
first
think so, yeah. I
Although
think
it did
some of them
have
run
chapters.
in newspaper
Yeah.
type
They have
things.
chapters, but in the interview in the back with the weird guy who created it,
Oh, who has
it
a
was weird.
hair fetish?
Yeah, he likes body hair, lots of
Which
body
is
hair.
fine by me, like that's cool.
But although I don't know if it's on women or men.
Doesn't matter.
just got to think for Sasquatches.
Should we send him your picture?
We should do. I mean,
Maybe he could draw you into an next instalment.
I mean,
as a Titan.
it doesn't change my sexual preferences, but
No, I think he said something about they were asking him questions about what do you have you planned out this for this volume and this volume. So I think it is
Yeah.
in
Makes sense.
volumes like that.
No, I didn't read that bit. But in the story, I thought,
I did because I was intrigued by the ending, so I wanted to know if they spoiled it later, so that in the interview, so that I didn't have to read anymore.
okay.
But
No lesbian sharks.
no lesbian sharks. No lesbian sharks. Just her.
criminally few.
Yeah, just her.
Criminally few lesbian sharks.
Maybe when they get to the outside world with the water with salt in it.
Yeah, there's
lesbian
bound to be
sharks there.
lesbians
With
love
lasers.
salt because
Yeah.
they love going down on each other in women's vaginas. That's salty. That's okay to say, is that?
Oh yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, that's
Kind of sets the tone really.
this is it.
And a great segue into the Civil War, Salty War.
Wow, that's
A terrible segue, apparently. So, Jason, how far did you get with Civil War?
About a third of the way through.
Fair. I think the good thing about it is there's not really any big spoilers. There's maybe one, which is the.
I mean, we don't know
Iron
that
Man
because we haven't
one.
actually seen.
Oh no, sorry, I'm talking about for the comic. Like, if we were to discuss it, there's not
Yeah.
really any big spoilers. Do you mind? Like, there's one thing which is just like Spider-Man and Iron Man have a bit of a tiff later on.
Oh, fuck, no.
So, Civil War. Someone drops some opinion bombs on me.
It's my favourite Marvel event of the last 20 years.
Probably agreed. Yeah.
I've not read any other Marvel events, but it's my favourite.
I love Mark Miller, so I'm all over that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mark Miller's my introduction to the comic world has been Mark Miller, so
That's setting the bar, in my opinion, extremely high.
Yeah.
Because he's one of my favourite, which is fine, but he is one of my favourite writers. I think Kick-Ass is incredible, Nemesis is incredible, Secret Service is fairly good, the film's incredible.
I think I might be in the
Superior is
minority on that.
amazing.
that's going to be a film soon, isn't it, Superior?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, someone has the rights to it.
Yeah, you might want to step away from that because it's going to drop a hate bomb on you.
I'm not going to drop a hate bomb, just a mild difference of opinion grenade. And words. I don't really like Mark Miller. Look at me, I'm all bunched up and rocking. I'm so afraid to say this.
They can't look at you, it's a recording as I keep saying.
I know, but, Yeah, I hope this doesn't break, rock the foundations of our friendship.
It has.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
It's like that time you
Very
told me you hadn't
cool.
seen Star Wars. I nearly stabbed you.
I mean, I would have deserved
I'm
it.
not dissing his talent. For me, maybe I don't get it. I don't really like the hype. That said, I really enjoyed Civil War. So, I'm not
interesting.
going to
Okay,
be
yeah.
like a complete hater because the guy is talented. He just doesn't. Some of his stuff for me is just a bit.
Weird.
My ultimate logo.
That is not us.
Fruit machine.
Oh wow. Is that saying it's been broken into or someone's won?
It's a really strange way to announce you've won. Here's some money.
But I enjoyed Civil War, but I just don't. I don't know. It's like with Secret Service. I read that, and then towards the end, I was just like, oh, it's finished.
Secret Service.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
I like the film. The film's great, but the actual comic books, I collected
I
the
got the comic
issues, and I
book.
just
I got the
like,
issues.
yeah, and I just like, oh, and
Quite short though,
I
wasn't
only
it?
really did that because it was Dave Gibbons doing art. And
Yeah,
I love Dave Gibbons, so.
It's really embarrassing.
Steve McNiven's
Oh,
art is
Steve
goddamn
McNiven,
incredible.
one of the best artists in the world. Fact.
Incredible.
Fact. He is. Oh,
Comic book artist or just artist in general?
comic. Anything.
Okay.
Like I love his artwork. Like he did a run on Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And his Susan Storm, Invisible Woman, Invisible Girl, from whatever era you read. Dem unstable molecules. Let me tell you. That's the Fantastic Four make their costumes using unstable molecules, so it allows it to stretch to Mr. Fantastic, not incinerate.
That's the word.
Did they make one for Spider-Man at some point?
Yeah, they did do the bombastic Bagman costume, which is where I think it was Peter Parker's or Spider-Man's identity was revealed. So Peter Parker wore a Fantastic Four costume with a paper bag over his head.
That's actually true.
That's in the game I had.
Yes.
Yeah, the bombastic Bagman.
Wow.
Nice.
I will find pictures while someone else talks.
What?
I love the whole premise. I love the whole fact of choose a side. There's no right or wrong really. It's literally just your own preference on it.
You go.
I thought Iron Man and Captain America would be the other way around.
Yes, that's what I thought. That's what I thought as well.
Yes.
But that's maybe me basing it on what I've seen in the films, where Iron Man's a bit of a renegade and he's kind of against authority.
Yeah.
And Captain America's very straight-laced and kind of.
The reason for it was obviously because, and not to spoil anything, is to do obviously. Captain America is the sentinel of liberty, so he wants freedom, and if you make people force and sign them up to something, that's not freedom of choice, that's being told by the government.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I thought about after watching Winter Soldier and Captain America being, very quickly turning against Shield before Shield actually came out as being riddled with Hydra. I thought that after I read it more into it, I thought actually that does make sense because he is a bit anti-establishment, even though he is sort of like for the people.
Yeah, he's pro the country.
Yeah, he's pro the country.
Best.
He is a bit anti-establishment, which is so. I suppose more thinking about it, I thought actually that makes more sense. But at the same time, I still thought they should have swapped roles a little bit. And Iron Man's compliance really surprised me because he's quite like the rock star rebel of the Marvel crew, isn't he?
Yeah.
So.
I'm really interested to see which way they do it with the film because I'm not sure which way which side they'll put.
They could change.
I wouldn't say it's set in stone.
The way they're going in the films, you would think that it's the way that I thought that.
Very much so.
Yeah.
But then they could just flip around.
Which is really, really, and one of the reasons why I said that I didn't think the book was gonna ruin the film. And also, if you're a third in, you've probably seen like 99% of the characters aren't even in the cinematic universe.
Like
Half of them aren't even owned by Marvel.
So, gonna show an image of the bombastic Bagman now.
Nice.
The bombastic bad man, look at him.
It's like a rap or something.
I mean, again, for someone that's not really the big Marvel fan like some of you guys, it was quite easy for me to get on with.
Yeah.
Again, another nice sort of self-contained thing, so I could get into it, which I did, and I did really enjoy it. I am slowly going more and more into some of the more mainstream kind of stuff.
Sell out.
Yeah.
Without giving anything away again, I love the fact that Spider-Man was kind of our eyes in that fight. It was kind of which way, what's going on, blah blah blah. He was always on the middle ground to begin with, and then it was like, I'm going to take in your opinions, and make a decision on that.
Yeah.
I loved his Iron Man costume as well.
So
Oh,
good.
it's
Guys,
amazing.
Iron was fantastic.
Seen the Michael Turner variant cover where he's arched with the metal prongs holding him over Cap's shield?
Yeah.
Oh, that cover. I'll get it.
Did you cover it?
Sorry?
Did you cover it?
With my own special web fluid.
Oh dear.
I also like as well that it's quite, especially in terms of Marvel events, it's quite a unique story. Like there's not a big bad, and there's also not really like it doesn't. I won't reveal too much, but it doesn't end how you think it's going to end. It's a very almost not in a bad way, but anticlimactic, but in a good way.
Okay.
I wasn't sure about
Would
the
it
end.
Would it be trying to set something up? I mean, obviously you guys know Marvel. But is it setting something up for something after that, or?
It doesn't really, apart from the Iron Man's new position, it doesn't set up anything directly, I don't think, because it goes into Secret Invasion after that, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm literally just looking up now because I can't remember off the top of my head.
Which wasn't really connected that much. It's Secret Invasion is basically where in New Avengers, and it was a fucking amazing twist in New Avengers because like it was before Secret Invasion was
Do you want to not spoil it in case you guys want to read it?
Well, if the thing is,
It's a
if they
massive
read
twist.
Secret Invasion, they'll know what happened in New Avengers because it's the plot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if they want to read Secret Invasion,
Oh no, it won't ruin that.
okay.
Basically, I don't think we'll spoil it because you know beforehand.
I think it's a massive spoiler.
I think, I very much.
Yeah, but
so.
if
It's
you-
what the whole story is based around.
If you read, but if you read Secret Invasion, you know what it's about.
It
So
was
is
World
it- is
War
it re-
Hulk afterwards,
Oh, okay, yeah,
which is incredible as well. by the way.
yeah.
Is it revealed? Is it revealed in New Avengers?
Yeah, it's revealed like a year before what the premise
okay.
is. Basically, the New Avengers, who are like a kind of a side team to the Avengers, like a bit less official. They're off in Japan doing a special mission, and they come up against Elektra.
Is it Fighting Titans?
No,
Oh.
ninjas.
Great crossover.
Is this
opportunity.
Electra as in Jennifer Garner Electra?
Yeah. Daredevil's mate, who has been cast in season 2. She gets stabbed by a ninja or something, and then they're all like, oh, okay, that was a mission, blah blah blah. And then her body turns into a scroll, and they're all like, and the scroll is a shape-shifting alien. And
I
so they're
scroll,
like,
as in.
oh.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought we were just saying it weird.
So they're all like, and it was like really like they didn't make a big Marvel didn't make a big song and dance about this issue of New Avengers. It was just this thing, and all the Avengers are like, what? And so Secret Invasion is about that. The title is Secret Invasion, so shock.
Skrull aliens invading the world.
Yeah, and replacing people without anyone knowing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it's Secret Invasion's great. I really liked it.
Very good.
Actually, going back to Secret Service, I just realised that I wanted to brag about. Oh, sorry, not brag about. Mention. I was really awkward, and embarrassing. Actually, I was actually in the room when Secret Service was announced at Kapow Comic Con 2010. Anyway, there's the.
I think I have seen
Michael
that.
Turner.
Actually.
Great announcement.
Yeah, that's nice.
Rest in peace. He's dead. The artist. Fact. Sad times.
Oh, that's awesome.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's penmanship.
Correct.
So where have you got up to in Civil War?
I've got to the bit where they have Peter Parker has shown himself.
Oh, nice.
They're
He's what
starting to.
himself?
Sorry.
He's what himself? Showing himself.
Showing himself, yeah, because he's obviously.
That was such a moment the first time I read it. I was just like, what?
I knew it was coming already.
Yeah, I was like, what the
Obviously,
hell?
it'd been
He's normally
spoiled
really.
for me.
They've retconned it now because like about a year after they were like, oh yeah, that makes Spider-Man a bit shit.
Yeah, he's one
Oh,
of
that's
the
disappointing when they do shit.
Yeah, it's like just stick with it. Fuck it.
You know,
You made your
with
bed
it.
line.
we've been
kill off all his family and everything, and then all the super.
I do
his
think
family.
they should kill characters and actually leave them dead.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
I mean,
Just.
Goliath hasn't come.
But didn't you say he was practically only in Civil War, and that's
Yeah.
pretty much it?
Yeah, and I thought he was called Black Goliath,
Yes,
but he is just called
yes.
Goliath.
Yes.
You get him confused with Black Adam.
No, I'm just
No.
being racist.
Yeah.
I'm not being racist.
He is black.
He is
He is
black.
Goliath. It's not
Fact.
racist.
Black fact.
It's not.
well,
It's like naming all superheroes white in front of like white Spider-Man. White Captain America.
But yeah, one of my favourite Marvel events. The artwork is insane.
I agree, the artwork was really, really good. And I did enjoy it, despite my apparent inherent hatred of Mark Miller.
Fact.
Yeah. It's not hatred, it's just...
No, that's fun. That's
If
fair
I met
enough.
him at a party, I wouldn't go out my way to talk to him, put it that way.
That's even worse.
It's like what's outright hating the guy who I've never met. If we go, like, it's Mark Miller in the corner. But,
Oh, it's better than that. Yeah.
Well, alright. The ending to Secret Service was shite, but that's all I've got to say.
No, I haven't finished.
By the way, can you give me Dave Gibbons' number? I'd like to talk to him instead, please.
Oh.
Get him on the
That would be
phone.
cold, wouldn't it?
Get him on the phone.
Yeah, get me Gibbons. And then Dave Gibbons give me Alan Moore's number, and I can phone up Alan Moore and I can shout at him.
That's a
Why
different
are you
podcast for a
shouting
different
at
time.
him?
Because Alan Moore has has written some of my all-time favourite comics, and unfortunately the man has now disappeared up his own butthole and started slating the comics industry, and he's... Yeah. Sorry.
Biting the hand that feeds you.
Well, a little bit, yeah. A little bit. But he does have a very, very impressive beard, so...
Biting.
Maybe it's beard envy. I feel. I don't know.
Biting the hand that needs you.
What?
Don't know. That makes no sense.
I'm not sure you've thought that through.
No.
That's just a rhyme.
But
that's all.
we'll save the Alan Moore rant, because again I might be in the minority on that. I have enormous respect for the guy, but I think a lot of his attitudes latterly
Yeah.
about, superhero comics are all really shite. As I was saying the other day,
Yeah.
it's just shut up. You know, how ungrateful you.
Check your bearded man.
Go stick a badger in your big badgery face. Be quiet and let people that enjoy comics enjoy them without you slagging them off.
See, I'm really bad with writers and artists and stuff. I don't know who they are, so I mean I might hate them as well.
He did
I just don't know.
He's done some amazing stuff.
Jordan's favourite film of all time.
I love the Vendetta
Yeah.
film. I'm struggling with the comics.
film of all time.
Really?
I don't get that.
No one else gets it.
I
I
don't
have
enjoy
my
that
own
film.
I have my own reasons.
Probably a 5 out of 10
I
for
have my own
me.
reasons.
If you've read the comic, I really struggle to understand how you can like the film. And that's just
I
you
haven't read
personally.
the
That's
comic.
anyone. You haven't read
Is
it.
that,
No,
is
I
that
haven't got
in, is it in the sense that you would not watch the film if you had read the book first, or you don't like
Do you,
the book?
there's-
do you like the comic?
I love the comic.
Okay.
And the film is just it's not even close to being a half decent
But again,
pastiche of the comic. It's just
It's like
awful.
with comics, I don't focus so much on the art
Okay.
and the way it looks.
Yeah.
It's the story and the
Yeah.
meanings behind it. So that's
I
I think that's
do.
why.
I really love that a lot.
yeah.
That's why I struggled a bit with Frank Miller's Batman Year One.
Yeah.
And also, I've started reading Dark Knight Returns, and I struggled a bit because the pictures are fucking awful. To me, it just looks terrible. It makes this old as well, 'cause it's the 80s, but it just looks terrible.
Yeah.
I look at all the new stuff with I don't know any artists' names, but some of the other comics I've read, a lot of the Mark Miller ones, like Kingsman and Nemesis and
Kingsman is Dave
Superior
Gibbons.
have lovely
Nemesis
pictures.
is Steve McNiven.
oh, there we go.
Fact.
Isn't Nemesis Steve McNiven?
Yeah, Nemesis is Steve McNiven.
Yeah, so they're
Superior
lovely
is Leonel
pictures.
Francis Hughes. Filipino name. Yeah. Where you learn how to pronounce them and you do them justice. If I deserve praise for that, then maybe I do, but who says I do?
No one.
I was gonna
You learn to say a name.
That's just talking.
It's okay, MJ. It's okay.
I mean, compared to most of the words he mispronounces,
Yes. I can't even say gone.
no.
Like scroll. He said scroll like scroll.
Which, as we unravel the scroll, leads us nicely onto the unravelling of the Lazarus book.
So you mean roll back the rock from the cave entrance?
Ah, is that a thing?
Oh my
Lazarus.
I've gone
god.
biblical.
Biblical.
I've gone biblical.
That's another book, don't bother.
There's no pictures in. Well, there might be some.
How many volumes
I've got
are
a
there?
children's illustrated Bible we can borrow. There's still quite a lot of
There's
speaking.
2 testaments, I can tell you that.
Who wrote it and who's the artist?
One and the same, my friend. One and the same.
Exactly. In a way, God is the artist.
I don't like him. I don't like his work. I wasn't a fan of the way that he fed people with bread.
just an unbelievable story, really.
Yeah, yeah. I'll find that. God.
Yeah, not right.
We've read some crazy shit.
Blasphemy!
The Noahs was my least favourite story arc.
You're telling me there's 2 of every animal on the ark and they didn't eat each other. Go fuck yourself.
Story arc, he said. Story arc, I like that.
Yeah, thank you.
I saw that. I tried to skip over it.
I like that one.
Lazarus,
So Lazarus,
go.
Lazarus. Jason's actually read the entirety.
I
of
actually
this
read the full thing.
Go over it, Jason.
I quite liked it. I thought it was yet another horrible future sort of thing where, the future's so bleak and evil, and in the future everything can be terrible, like sort of thing. So it's kind of that again. I like the idea of the Lazarus being like a family protector that thinks they're part of the family, but really they're augmented test tube babies, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I gathered from it. And the drawings were nice, so that always helped because I like the nice drawings.
Facts.
Style, yeah.
And yeah, it was okay. I don't feel like I want to read loads more volumes of it. I don't feel like I wouldn't if they were put in front of me.
Which they might well be.
Which they might be. And if people think we want to carry them on for the comic book, I will read them. But I don't see it as one I would think when I get home. Oh yeah, I'm going to order the next 3 of those.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about it.
I think I agree with that. I did think it was really good, to be fair, but I wasn't like, I have to read volume 2 now. I liked that it was quite short, actually. Really?
So opposite.
This is in clear
Fucking
division.
loved it.
As soon as I read it, I ordered volume 2.
I'm with
I haven't
Chris.
read that yet,
I'm
but-
over here in the CC camp.
As
and the
soon
Jordan
as-
camp of loving
yeah.
it.
As soon as I finished, I was like, that would make an amazing TV show, episode of art per season, and I was just in love with it from the word go.
Wow.
I found, like last time, you were saying about Kirkman and how his first volumes are really quite mysterious and you don't really know much about them and you have to kind of read more to actually get into it.
Yeah.
I've found that a lot of Image comics are like that. A lot of books I've read from Image
Just
are actually
dangling the hook going,
find
find the
and then
next
it's
one, you might find out a little more.
I haven't read volume 2 yet, but I feel like it's going to explain a hell of a lot more than
Has
the
anyone
first
read
one.
volume 2?
3.
Oh wow, and
3.
3.
Yeah. I love it.
Good?
I love it.
Get better.
Yeah. I'm not going to ruin it. I love it.
Nice.
I love the premise. I really like the premise. I mean,
Premise
yes.
is really cool. I love incest as well.
What was SRF as well? Like they had population, like family.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
Surf.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
Surf.
that?
And then there was-
SCRF.
Okay, and then there
What
was
is that?
Waste.
Waste, and then there was surf or I thought it was SRF, maybe it was SCRF, whatever it was.
What is that?
was that?
Yeah.
referring to? Was that
They're
the soldiers?
different classes of
They're
people.
the servants of the family, so they're people that are employed by the family. So you're either family or serf, in which case you've got you're connected and you work for them. If you've got none of that, you're waste, and you just...
That was
literally
I really
waste,
like that.
yeah.
That was like
Why-
when I
why
read
didn't
that. I
they
was like, ooh.
just use SERV for like V for Victor, and then it would have been like serve. Like,
Yeah, did they
it would have
explain
been
that,
more-
or is that-
They never actually said anything. Not
Is
that
that
I remember.
a known term?
Surf
Yeah.
is an
Oh,
old
okay.
term.
Oh, is it?
Fashion word.
It's like you're indentured, it's like a more of a medieval thing, so you'd be indentured, if you were a serf, you'd be indentured to the lord of the manor.
Okay.
So basically, it's kind of like being a slave, but you
Yeah,
had
do
some
their
kind of
bidding, but they would look
monetary...
after you and give you food and
exactly.
shelter and
You get
things.
food and shelter, but you had to work for them.
Apparently we're just
Okay.
uncultured.
We went cultured. Yeah. That's it. That's exactly it.
But,
After watching Game of Thrones all the way through, I thought that's a word I should know. But
the story, I really like the idea that, and I can see it happening, that there's just a few sort of super families that just control everything.
Yeah.
Or the whole idea of there's be a couple of super states.
Is
or
it
something.
happening already?
Well, maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Ooh.
All conspiracy
Like
theorism.
imitating art.
Rockefellers or whatever.
Yeah.
Life imitating fart.
Rothschild.
I don't
just
understand
words.
you sometimes.
It's just words,
I don't
You're
get
losing
it.
You're losing it, Andrew. Come on.
It's just words. I mean, if you'd have done that as you farted,
You have a
like we did
mental
earlier, that would have been really good. Or if
No, that would not have been good. I had that in my face.
Correct.
Oh no, incorrect. Your arse is incorrect. Not factual. Incorrect.
Factual.
Oh, hello. No, I did. Michael Lark's artwork. I'm quite the big fan of. He did I believe he did a lot of Daredevil with Bendis and Brubaker.
I believe so. I believe, I'd Brubaker, sure, I'm not sure about that.
Because I recently found my Daredevil short box of comics, so I can lend them out if anyone wants them. I just need to go through them. I'm pretty sure I've got Brubaker's full run, and it was, and Lark does that, some of it at least, and beautiful gritty artwork, but also quite like crisp and like realistic-ish, and just there's a lot of those noir-y kind of dark gritty artists who I'm not as big a fan of because they're not as precise, and it can be very like look rushed, but Lark's is really nice. And yeah, I like the world setting and nice bitchy characters.
They weren't bitchy characters.
I found the artwork a bit like Turf, same kind of style.
Well, sort of slightly scratchy, sketchy.
I like it. Actually.
So I found a bit in Lazarus. I found it had a bit more life in it than Turf.
A bit more dynamic.
Even though I didn't really
less
recall
wordy.
a bit. But, well, oh god, Jen. The Bible is less wordy.
This was really light and really enjoyable.
It was,
It was only the first 4 issues, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so slightly slimmer than you normally get the usual 6.
Yeah.
But I didn't really notice that. I thought it was I really, really liked it, and I have consequently bought more volumes on the back of it. And I hadn't reread, because my stuff's been in storage, I had it volume 1, I got it back, and I hadn't read it since I bought it. So I reread it, and it's still, I would happily, and I think Chris's idea about it being a TV show or something, although there's been something of a load of post-apocalyptic TV shows, I think this one is sufficiently different to make it work.
Yeah.
I don't know, if shit like Revolution can get made, then...
It's kind of combining the whole apocalyptic thing with new technology and the whole artificial life thing.
Yeah.
It kind of brings the kind of desolation and the kind of technology together at the same
Well, I
time.
mean, there's nothing to say it's actually any kind of real sort of, I don't know, because most apocalyptic stuff, there's no technology, there's no nothing, and,
exactly.
and this has kind of got a bit of both. You've got the majority of the population are just waste, doesn't matter, and then you've got the elite, the 1% or the 0.1% or whatever that control absolutely everything else.
Yeah, and also something must have happened because the populations are quite small. Wherever city or country they go to, the population always, even the waste is just in a few thousands. It doesn't have like millions, is it?
With the hoarding seeds and the hoarding kind of things like that. So obviously there's some things
It's something, but it's not.
they can't grow.
It isn't explained fully, but it doesn't need to be.
No.
That's the thing. It doesn't need to be.
It didn't leave me. It wasn't. There was something else that I either watched or read recently. I was just like, I can't be bothered not knowing what the fuck's going on. But there wasn't that with this. It was like, there is enough to not be pissed off.
Some things are far too integral to be left out of a story. I speak of the wicked and the divine. But this is just. I really. For me, it's going to be my favourite this month. Ooh, definitely. I know I might have peaked too early there, spilling that already. But
spoilers.
That's my
Fair cement.
I think it's a toss-up between Civil War and Lazarus. I really like Lazarus, but I really like Civil War.
How did everyone miss that?
I think my biggest problem with Lazarus was I didn't think any of the characters were particularly likeable. I don't think that's always important, and it didn't make it rubbish for me. But I think they could have been doing with some more likeable characters.
What's her face though? I can't remember any names. It was
Forever.
Yeah. She was. I liked her.
She was okay because she was okay on the sense of she's quite cool. She could do fighting, but you didn't really know enough about her to actually like her as a person.
Oh no, but she was kind of breaking out.
I would strongly recommend just read the second one.
I've got it. I'll lend it to you once I've read it.
A little bit, I think.
and the third.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the family, like the father. I quite like the fact that at the end as well, the little 4-page thing that explains like what
the
father
reprint of the
thought of her.
preview. Yeah,
I really liked that. After reading that, I thought that explained it just a little bit more, just to make it sink in a little bit more after I read it. But that makes a bit more sense.
I mean, I think you need to bear in mind it's only 4 issues. So
Understandable.
But I think I take your point. There isn't going to be a lot of likeable characters, but I think there's a lot more to be explored in the dynamics, in the family itself, in the Carlisle family, and then how that family then relates to all the others. Because we've only really met one other family in this volume, so it's a bit like a bit of an advantage when we read ahead. We've only met the Carlisles and the Murrays, but then once you start understanding the sort of whole geopolitical thing, thanks. We had expository earlier, now we've had geopolitical. This is getting the most wordy CBC ever.
I was going to say it was an allegory for the class systems of the world.
Oh, high five now. There we go.
Unfortunately, we've also
It's allegorical. You heard it here first.
That's not us that said that.
That's me. Both words and actual facts.
And the clever dumb balance is restored.
I should say the hashtag anecdote. I was reading it last night and I was, not because of the story, I was falling asleep because I was tired. And I got to one bit, and I genuinely, this isn't bullshit, it's not, oh, he's being his funny self, making up a funny story, embellishing it for humour. This genuinely happened. I was reading it, falling asleep, and then there was a panel of, towards the end, her face, a bit after she's been blown up, I think it is.
Yeah.
And I hallucinated that her face went, nang, 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 nang. And I jumped out my skin, I was like, oh! And it woke me up, and I read the rest of it. And yeah. It was good.
Great story, bro.
Oh, amazing. Amazing.
So yeah, well I guess that brings it down to what was everyone's favourites.
Oh, I've spilled my beans already.
I'm going Lazarus as well. It just,
Wow.
I love Civil War, but I think Lazarus just offers me something more complete and different than anything else about that.
I'm gonna go for Civil War just because it's epic.
Come back to me.
I'd go Lazarus.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd go Lazarus.
Wow. And Jason, out of the one.
I
wouldn't go Lazarus.
Based on the fact it's the only one I read all the way through, I would say Lazarus. Also because Civil War seemed quite good, but because I only read a third of it, it's not fair to give a proper opinion.
Yeah,
but I didn't get jumped into it, although the action was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Just remember, winning by default is still winning.
Yeah.
Still don't know. I'm torn because they're really different.
Yes.
I think you sung that about 4 times today.
I will say it any time anyone ever says talk.
I'm divided.
This is
Yeah.
how I feel.
I'm tempted by Lazarus.
Naked on the floor.
I'm tempted.
That would be
You don't have to go with the news then, Mike.
So,
Yeah.
Let's go with the news then.
that's fine. There's worse.
Although Civil War is
Over on the
amazing,
internet.
it was like
Be humiliating for me, wouldn't it? If you voted Lazarus, wouldn't it? 5-1, that'd be humiliating, wouldn't it, for me? Eh?
oh, I've already voted.
Oh, you have voted.
That was that
That
was
is
my
humiliating,
vote. Yeah,
yeah.
you'd
No,
be
fair enough.
humiliated.
Fair enough.
But like it was literally just it was really really close. But it's just because
Image rules again. you would say.
yeah.
Do you think we should branch out? Do you think we should?
But the thing is, right, Image has got so much good stuff.
It has.
Yeah.
Fucking rules.
Why branch out?
We could
I know
just
there's
stick to
plenty-
Image and we'd never run out of stuff to look at.
We can still do the 3 and we can branch out.
Yeah.
But we have already decided that Witches,
Yes.
Oh, yes, Witches.
and that's
Scott
out now
Snyder.
in trade.
So that is
Yeah.
next month.
That's one of next
one of
month's.
Okay, Witches, boom.
And Bitch Planet.
Not out till September 3rd.
Oh shit.
September contender.
Oh.
Or October contender.
Yeah. There's no way you'll read it in 5 days.
No. Amazon will take 3.
Actually, yeah, you probably could. If you ordered it, it would make no difference.
Yeah, correct. So Witches, I'm going to say something. This isn't actually my suggestion, but we will eventually get to it. Old Man Logan.
Yeah,
I've
I like
never
that.
read it, and
Never
I'm
read it.
not
I've
reading
read
it.
it.
You've never read it?
No, never read it. And again, that's Miller and McNiven again,
Yeah,
isn't it?
correct.
Yeah.
Same correct team.
Okay.
But no.
Yeah,
No. But as I said, I can go with it. I can go with it. It's
It's-
okay.
oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to touch on
No
that.
spoilers. Yeah, no, that's fine. And
Okay.
spoilers
Okay.
separately. So okay, Witches.
I'm happy for Old Man Logan.
I'm good. I mean, I'm liking the Marvel, so and DC and stuff. So I'm good to expand my mind on that.
My personal readings are more DC at the moment, so it would be nice to.
I'm just going to make a suggestion. I don't know how anyone feels about it. I've bought this, but I haven't read it yet. Okay. It's the first volume of Suicide Squad from the New 52,
Oh.
which I know we've all been talking about the
Interesting.
film. We've all been quite excited about that.
Do you know who the roster is?
Clayton Henry's on there. Somebody Glass.
Who's Clayton Henry?
He's an artist. The team.
I mean, I did mean team, but
No, okay.
I also want to know
Yeah,
the
I was
artist
thinking
anyway.
Is,
So, and I'm
is
not.
Harley Quinn in it?
Harley Quinn is in it. I believe Deadshot is in it.
Oh, Clayton Crane.
No, not Clayton Crane.
Oh.
Clayton.
Same name.
Same name.
Well,
Is
different.
I don't know. It's just a thought because I know we were talking about it, and I thought bought it because I'm going to that big Batman thing, and I really like the Assault on Arkham. And I thought, I saw Suicide Squad. And I thought, 3 for 2, comic sale. I need to find the third one, Suicide Squad. Boom.
We haven't talked about the trailer either.
I will throw it open to the floor because I'm very conscious of the fact that
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, no, I'm up for
happy
that.
with that.
Definitely, yeah. Well up for that.
Yeah, I've already got it read, so I'm happy with that.
I have Old Man Logan as well. If anyone wants to borrow it.
I would love Old Man Logan actually.
I'm just holding up a picture of my mate Gossie with Margot Robbie.
Where did you meet her?
She's a Fulham fan.
Oh,
so they met-
I'm done with that. Nah.
I was done with that. Honestly, can we talk on film about the Suicide Squad trailer?
Yeah.
I just want to say that I want to.
This bit is going to be not safe for work.
Not safe for anything really. I want to purify Margot Robbie and inhale her.
Wow.
You mean just distill down her essence?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Inject her into my veins, into my penis.
Inject her into your veins with your penis. Is that
No,
what you said?
sorry, I changed my mind. I want to
Oh,
inject
okay.
her into my my urethra.
I really wouldn't recommend putting anything down your urethra.
Wow.
Just
wow.
no.
Wow.
Maybe in a vein you can inject into a vein in the old chap.
Okay, I get
Nothing.
I have a feeling that you've brought this discussion up at work before about sticking things down your urethra. And it really worries me.
Can we all just agree that sticking things down your urethra is a really
That's
stupid idea?
Unless it's
It
medical,
sounds
then
terrible.
yeah, but otherwise no.
Having had a catheter once, no.
I don't think you were. I don't
To be
think
fair, I've never tried it.
I don't think you were contemplating it, but you still brought it up.
Yeah, I mean
It's a
basically.
very MJ sounding sentence, to be fair.
I want to distill her and inject her into my urethra. Do you know that chat up like usually works?
I think I have a feeling it would work on her at least when she's in character as Harley
I was going
Quinn.
to say, do you mean
Yeah.
you want to do all this while she's in character as Harley Quinn?
Ideally, yeah, actually, yeah.
She's,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
she looks pretty.
You know that model with the eyebrows is in it as well.
Yeah,
Cara Delevingne?
Yeah.
correct. Good knowledge.
Yeah, I'm not sure about her.
But yeah, so
Her eyebrows
what do we
are a
think?
They're weird.
Oh,
They're slugs, aren't they?
What?
I like
She's a funny
Jared
person,
Leto
though. She
as
seems
as
like
Joker.
Oh, I think he's incredible.
I know.
Facts.
I read comments about him as Joker, and people seem to think no, he's not going to be a good Joker, but I think he looks
The
really
people are
good.
so stupid. They go, oh, he's got silver teeth.
He's not
no.
Heath Ledger, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this,
Heath Ledger wasn't Jack Nicholson.
exactly. Is that
Yeah.
if you
Exactly.
include, like, okay, look at comic books, TV shows, cartoons, films.
Video games.
This is like the 200th iteration of Joker.
He's
Do
no Mark
something
Hamill.
fucking different. Why not? It is fucking great.
He looks.
Superb.
Yeah, I like the look of it.
I think he's going to be incredible.
Yeah, fact, absolute
Jared
fact.
Leto.
Look how good he was in like Dallas Buyers Club and
Yeah,
stuff like that. He's
incredible.
brilliant.
He stole the whole trailer, and he was in it for about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Factually, actually.
And this is all because I watched Assault on Arkham and then I got into that and then I went.
is that animated? Thing?
That's a DC animated one with the Suicide Squad in it. And it's
Very good.
very good.
It's actually linked into, well, it doesn't link into, but it's the same cast that do the voices for the Arkham video games.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Conroy.
Like I
Really
said,
embarrassing, actually. You know Nightwing in
Big
the
Batman
Arkham
fan.
video game?
Yes.
I've met him. I hung out with him once. No big deal. Scott Porter.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, no big deal.
Maybe a couple of times.
It's so cool. I mean, he is the internet's Michael Jamieson.
I might
So
have been.
I've got to expect these stories of fame and celebrity.
Claire's really pissed off at me about that because apparently I just went, like, I was with her there, and I basically just shoved her out of the way and went, "Hi Scott, you alright?" Didn't introduce them. Yeah,
Would you have wanted to be introduced to him?
she definitely did. He's very attractive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to be introduced.
Yeah, oh shit. He's a big
Where
nerd
did
as
you
well.
meet him?
Basically, I used to be, I still am, on this forum called HC Realms, which was a HeroClix forum, and he was on there as well, because he plays. And yeah, I went over to Wizard World Philadelphia, and there was a forum meetup, and he was one of the forum members at
Well, whoa! All your bullshit stories we have to listen to. You have not mentioned once you've been to Wizard World in America.
Oh yeah, I went to Wizard World Philly, yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
He and he are two different people, surely. Look at that chin and look at that chin. That's not the same chin.
I sat in on the Secret Invasion panel. I sat in on the on a JG Jones panel.
Definitely more of a bum chin
Yeah.
there.
Yes, I do. That was the best thing because at the Secret
More
Invasion
chiseled,
panel we got
unless it's the
scroll
facial
marks.
now, isn't it?
And like I was like, we were like second row, and like Joe Quesada was right there. I was like, I'm making ejaculate.
You didn't say that at the time.
Stuffing custard is usually a good.
Oh, making ejaculate.
We're making it to sex weed.
And what a wonderful place to bring this month's installment. So if you're following along at home, we're doing Witches, Old Man Logan, and Suicide Squad from the New 52 Volume 1.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a really strong month, actually. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Good.
I read the first issue of Witches before.
They're good.
I really enjoyed
Spoilers.
it. Enjoyed it. It's
Nice.
really good.
I started reading it and I had to stop.
Why?
That's all I'm gonna say. It was very late at night. I
Oh.
was very tired. And you know, like you hallucinating in the middle of Lazarus?
Yeah. Would have been a bad idea.
I've heard it's quite.
I don't want to raise any expectations, but. And on that bombshell.
Thank you very much for listening.
Jeremy
We've
Clarkson.
been lads. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.